Hate it when it does that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, back from another Transformer Transformation Review thingy. And before I get on and say anything else, I have to say first of all, I've just watched a vid by Smiz, or as you know, as I've been calling you, I've been calling you Dave Immense, because his passion for the franchise is just so tangible. It is really quite immense, and it's infectious. I was watching your vid where you were talking about your Auto Assembly 2012 hopes and fears, and I could really feel a very strong and genuine passion there, and it really stirred my own. And you had a green T-shirt. You didn't mention it, but I'm mentioning mine. So Mr. Immense, this one's for you. It really was quite marvelous. I really enjoyed that video. Everybody should watch that. You know, SMS number one. His real name is Smizno, obviously. Yeah, really good video. Really, really passionate. Yeah, I want to say heartfelt without trying to sound too man crushy, but it really was quite wonderful. Well done, well done. Good stuff. So the reason I'm doing this guy tonight is because you talked about the weird and wonderful, and your is that better? No, that's better. Your burgeoning. Hey, don't think I've ever used that word before. Let me say it again. Hold on. Burgeoning. I like that. Passion for the Unicron trilogy and the weird and wonderful. And you were talking about primes and how you didn't really want a gorilla prime and all the rest of it. So I've chosen this guy tonight. And I was also motivated almost politically, actually politically, by Vigadeth, the Redoubtable Dorian. And because further to my video, which was further to his initial video, it's been an ongoing gripe of mine about the quality of plastic. And if you think I'm moaning and you're not interested, go away. Really, just go away. I don't care. About the quality and the texture and the thickness of plastic. And so anyway, he had a little gripe. I had a little gripe. He had a gripe. I had a gripe. Lots of other people are having a gripe. But then Dorian just done something really concise and wonderful, and whatever that was. I think it wasn't even 4 minutes. But he talked about a little bit of research he had done, and kudos to that man, because it was really, really good, and I have favored that video, and everybody else should, because his what's the word? No, his summation of it. I'll say summation. I don't think I've ever used that word either. His summation of it was really, really concise and to the point. And long story short, we've all got to send a little friendly email to Hasbro and just say, we are the collectors, we are the forgotten few, well, the forgotten 20% or 10% or whatever, and we're just not happy. It was a really interesting video. I thought that the price of oil was going up and therefore the price of plastic, but his research, I bow to his greater wisdom. Sorry, computer, a little brain fart there. Yeah, I bow to his online searching abilities, because they're almost certainly a lot better than mine. But it was comprehensive, concise, and really, really interesting. And I suppose it's got to do with the fact that the economy is shrinking, whatever. They have to keep their profits up. So the way to do that is, because people aren't buying more toys, is to reduce the quality and density of the plastic and the paint, spend less money on paint applications, thereby trying to keep their profits the same for their expenditure, something like that. I'm amazed that I'm able to say that. So if I can say it, it was really concise and very, very interesting. So we all should just kind of get on Hasbro's back a little bit. I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to try and do it anyway. I don't know how far I'm going to get, because I'm a little bit rubbish when it comes to anything technical, although it hardly could count as technical, but I'm definitely going to try and get on that ball. Yeah, good stuff. I had a good YouTube day, really good YouTube day. So green t-shirt, auto assembly, 2 weeks away. There you go. It's as simple as that. It's bloody great. So Dave, this little one is for you. Do you have him? Because you talked about your, you know, you like your primes, but you're not too fond of. You're a truck nut monkey guy, but I'm definitely a monkey nut truck guy. And so you want a Transmetal 2 Megatron. I also want a Transmetal 2 Megatron. That's what we say, I need a Transmetal 2 Megatron. But I would definitely ask you to consider this guy. This guy, of course, this is the Beast Machines Viacon Megatron. And he looks absolutely fantastic. You should see the McDonald's Happy Meal version of this. He looks like he's in a bin. He looks like he's in a wee blue bin. And amazing. He looks like the distant cousin of Oscar the Grouch. Really is a sight to behold. Fucking shit. It really is awful. But this guy is beautiful. Look, he's mysterious and interesting. Very, very nice. Shall I give you a little bit of BG? Not enough to do you any harm, but let's see how far we get. Part of the second wave of Beast Machines, Mega Class Toys. He doesn't look like a Mega Class toy. That's it. That's all you're getting. There you go. Wave. Part of the second wave. That's as interested as I get in bio. I'm not going to tell you anything about Megatron that you don't already know. Am I? No. This guy is very, very tasty. So this is his cloaked form. He has 3 official forms. Unusually for me, I'm going to go. I'm going to go kind of bot mode first because he has a dragon mode, and the dragon mode. Let me just do this. That's better. The dragon mode is the sexiest mode, and then I'm going to show you Transmetal 2 Megatron because the dragon mode is an homage to the Transmetal 2 Megatron. It's hard to believe that you would imagine that this dragon mode came first, and then afterwards they thought that dragon mode was so successful we're going to make another one even bigger and better. But it didn't quite work like that. This is very unusual and very interesting, David. Immense. Don't you think so? This is all you got to do to make him a bot. You open up his little cloak. You basically dun 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 dun. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me there. So this is a bot mode, right? Okay, and you can kind of get behind it. The only real problem with this is he does have a little hand here. He does have his little fist, but he's got this freaking shit hanging off, and it looks like he's got a giant prawn. You know, it really does look like that. And the other arm is a dragon arm. No problems with dragon arms. Dragon arms always work, especially when you've got that what I'm going to do. I'll save that to the end. Little Viacon Spark Crystal right in there. That's a nice little thing. He is a nice, unusual little bot. This, though, is like, what? Just look at his face. He's got that whole kind of grid thing going on. Rather like the face from, do you know the Megatron Megabolt? It's a very similar face. It's the same face. And it looks like a big giant. You imagine that the head of this guy was a Megatron, is Megatron Megabolt, because they look the same. Transformation is nice and interesting. I like the way the beast mode arms come out here, right out of the waist. I do have my Transmetal 2 Megatron down here in Dragon mode because I'm going to have a little comparison. It's hardly fair, really, because it's like, why have cotton when you can have silk? But I'll tell you why, because this is a very cheap, relatively easy. Yeah, he's fairly easy to come by. I like the way you have to open up. Come on, he's not going to do it now. You open up the chest, and you put the little head right inside the chest. That does happen, doesn't it? I haven't been on the tube the past few days because I've been entertaining my sister and my nephew, and it was really nice. I had a very nice time, and so it wouldn't have been proper order of me. It wouldn't have been good form to leave them while I go and indulge my plastic passion. Having said that, my nephew is a fanatic Lego collector, and now I have 2 little Lego earrings. They're my new favorite earrings, and look at this guy. Any dragon formers, we all love a dragon former. Now, this is the problem here. No, that's good. We don't have any visible head syndrome with this guy. He's got the traditional, the waist opening out and reforming. I always like that. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It seems a good use of space. Maybe that's why I like it so much. These are the wings, and we complete them like that. Look at it. It's just very, very nice. Really, really cool. The head is posable. But it's got this odd gimmick which kind of renders it a little not. You can't pose it exactly as you want to. I mean, because I might want to have this head up like that and then the neck like that, and I think I could live with that as a pose. But it's got this spring loaded thing, which means that that you can't really effectively pose it. But I've got to do this just because it is a little feature of my reviews whenever it's possible to go, He-Man. Oh, I like that. He's got his little hands. Oh, I think I've made a little mistake there at the side. I haven't covered up his head properly. That's what it was. That's why it was so tough. He is a dragon. I like the shit he's got going on in his wings. Do the wings come down again? Yes, the wings will come down again a little bit. That's right, just to make it a little more even. So the head is permanently inclined very forward, probably a little more forward than you would want it. And the arms are fine. They're a little piddling, but hey, have you ever seen a Tyrannosaurus Rex? One lives down the street. He's not a very nice chap at all. He drinks meth and lives underneath a bridge. This is a very nice little bot. Again, you've got this odd translucent tail. And you see, it's the same tail, essentially the same dragon as Transmetal 2 Megatron, apart from the fact he's a little humpy. Now, there is the big guy. You see, same tail. Tail's the same color and everything. The wings are a little different, mercifully, because these guys, this guy's wing looks like it's made out of, the leftovers from a wheelie bin. You see, tails are the same. The head is pretty much the same, but see, look at his head. Look what he's doing now with his head. I didn't ask him to do that. Are you going to do anything nice? See, we're nearly there. Just like that. Okay, I want you to stay there. I want it to stay there because we can kind of get the same thing there. Look, big daddy, little daddy. Very nice. Now, Mr. Mentz, David Mentz, I know you've got one of these. I know you've got one of these. So you've got to get one of these if you don't. Very nice little bot. You can find him. Because he doesn't have any accessories, which is fine. I don't care about accessories, and I'm pleased to see that missiles are a thing of the past. Please let that be so. Let that remain the truth forever. You can pick up this guy for less than a tenner if you know where to look. You really can. He is a very nice and very unusual little bot, and if you're like me, you like beast formers, you like dragon formers, you like anything with wings, you like Megatrons, you like third bin modes. Fantastic little bot to pick up. You will find it at Auto Assembly. Yeah, you'll find it at Auto Assembly. So if you don't have one, you can pick one up there. And I shall see you there. David Mentz, good to see you. Fantastic to know that you're coming. Dorian, thank you for that video. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I shall be contacting Hasbro. And I would urge everybody else just to drop them a little line and just say, I know what you're doing and I'm not very happy. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Now that's what I call a robot in disguise. Thank you very much.